All right, and Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen is currently before senators. This coming at a time when a surge in political goonism has hit the country. We're going to cross over as well to listen in.
Regional and international cooperation, including joint patrols and intelligence sharing with neighboring countries. With the National Maritime Risk Framework, Kilifi County is classified as medium risk area. While it's not a high threat zone, factors such as high small vessel activity, numerous landing sites, and its proximity to areas previously affected by cross-border security concerns necessitate sustained monitoring and security presence. On the reasons why Kilifi County, despite its long coastline and strategic position, has not been prioritized for deployment of Coast Guard, Mr. Speaker, the Kenya Coast Guard Service already maintains an operational presence in Kilifi County, specifically in Ngomeni Station, which supports maritime security operations within the area. This presence is reinforced by operational support from Mombasa Station and offshore patrol capabilities. The Ministry has plans to expand this presence through the establishment of additional stations in Mayungu and Kilifi Town. However, implementation has faced challenges including limited availability of suitable public land, high cost of acquiring private land, and budgetary constraints affecting infrastructure development. Despite these challenges, Kilifi remains a strategically important area, and efforts to enhance the deployment of the county are ongoing. Regarding the status report on capacity and distribution of Kenya Coast Guard's assets, the Kenya Coast Guard maintains a strategic operational footprint along Kenya coastline, anchored by stations in key locations and supported by patrol vessels and surveillance systems. Plans are underway to expand coverage through additional stations and improved infrastructure, subject to the availability of resources. The allocation of assets and personnel is guided by the following criteria: operational necessity, strategic positioning, resource optimization, stakeholder engagement, ensuring there is a coordination with the local community. On immediate and long-term measures that the ministry is putting in place to ensure equitable deployment of maritime security infrastructure personnel across the coastal counties, Honorable Speaker, the ministry ensures equitable deployment of maritime security infrastructure and personnel through the application of need-based, risk-informed allocation framework. As earlier indicated, the deployment of assets and personnel by the Kenya Coast Guard Service is guided by operational necessity, strategic positioning, resource optimization, and stakeholder engagement. These criteria are applied uniformly across coastal counties to ensure that no region is disadvantaged, while at the same time prioritizing areas with higher security risks and operational demands. In addition, ongoing engagement with the National Treasury is aimed at securing necessary resources for recruitment and deployment of personnel to ensure balanced coverage along the entire coastline. These measures are designed to guarantee that maritime security security services are distributed fairly while remaining responsive to evolving security needs. This intervention.
Approximately 10,000 students and over 100,000 graduates of the Kenya